Hello and welcome to the show. This is my garage. I'm going to play some GTA Online. Don't worry, I've got plenty of challenges and stuff covered, but I just want to talk about kind of the online bits in general. Look at my car. This is my pride and joy. It took me like a day and a half of working to get this car. Ah dear. Anyway, yes, I'm going to do some GTA Online. I'm currently looking for a vehicle. The Ruiner is the odd one out at the moment because this is what I'm going to use to go exploring for the vehicle, which I'm looking for. As you can see, everything else is currently black and orange. This should be orange. I painted it, and when I put it in my garage, it changed colour, which was odd. Yeah, everything else in my garage is black and orange, except for the Monroe, which looks silly in orange because it's a classic car. So that can stay in blue. Anyway, yes, I am trying to find a Karin Rebel, I think it is. It's like a Hilux, basically. And you can have some really cool upgrades on it, make it look like a Baja truck and a Dakar truck and everything. So I'm trying to find one of them. And yeah, I'm having a little bit of difficulty. I had one, but it was like the rusted version, and you can't like clean up the rusted versions of them. So I am now trying to find one. Where are they? I'm going to go somewhere like here maybe, and then just drive around and try and find them. They kind of spawn around this area-ish, possibly, hopefully. That's where I found one the first time. I've seen one while I've been on missions. It's really annoying. Excuse me, fat person. I've seen one while I've been on missions, but you can't take them. Well, you could still want them when you're on a mission, but when you finish the mission, it'll probably be gone. So, yeah, I've got to go and search and find one. And if missions come up, if I get invites to missions and stuff that seem interesting, then I may well go and do them and show you some of that kind of thing. So, yeah, GTA Online had a very difficult birth, shall we say. It was always likely to have problems when they went to launch it, because so many people tried to get on all at once, and I'm not really surprised, and anybody who is surprised is incredibly naive and stupid. It was always going to happen when you try and have a few million people try to sign on to the servers all at once, but now things seem to be better. I haven't had any issues for the last couple of days. I mean, occasionally I've dropped out of games, but then you do with the likes of Forza. You know, games that have been out for a long, long time. You'll still drop out of lobbies and that thing on occasions. On the most part, getting connected, haven't had a problem. I personally haven't been affected by the losing of the characters, although I know some people have lost their progress and that kind of thing. There's a big message appears in all the loading screens now for GTA Online saying how to prevent that. Every time I start to commentate, I need to cough. Just give me a second. I'm just going to park up. God damn it. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought again. Yeah, the character loss of levels and all that kind of thing has gone on a little bit. I personally have got away with it. But, ooh, there's a gang attack. Let's go. Oh, I think I've already completed this gang attack. Shall we go do a gang attack anyway? While I'm here, I'll just park my Ruiner up. Don't want anybody to steal it. In fact, I don't really care about that car. It's not that important. Right, weapons. Here we go. Let's go and find some gang members to shoot and try not to get killed. Otherwise, that'd be terribly. Oh, there's one there. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked. I want to go over here. I don't like this. No, I'm not in any good cover at all. Oh, bugger it. I've lost all my health already. Hide behind a building and wait for them to appear. There we go. Get rid of you. I'm still not a massive fan of auto-aim. The problem with the auto-aim on here is it's kind of not consistent. Sometimes it locks on and other times it doesn't. If you're going to have kind of like an auto lock-on aim thing, have it permanently on or have it permanently off. I mean, okay, if you're playing against other people, you don't want it on. It just seems a bit cheating to me. If you play against the AI, I don't really care. It's a bit irrelevant. But yeah, I wish it would just kind of decide if it's going to work or it doesn't. That would be kind of nice. Jesus, he took a hell of a lot of bullets. Guy behind me. No. And I died. I don't know where from either, because I don't think anyone was shooting. Everybody was in cover. God damn it. Alright, let me just respawn, and I shall go rejoin the fight. Oh, this is a better place. I should have been up here all along. And somewhere is a person. There are people over there. Oop, no, that's a greenhouse. Not greenhouse, I don't know. Building. Farming stuff. Come on, people. Where have you gone now? I don't really know why I'm doing this gang attack. You don't really get much money for gang attacks. You get ammo and weaponry, really, in these crates that you just saw me shoot at. Come on, people, where are you? I wanted to kill you from my nice kind of high ground. There we go. You can die, and you can die. You really do take an awful lot of damage in here. It's only a few shots until you die. Although, I can't decide. If you get a headshot on anybody, it's an insta-death. but if you shoot them in the body, it takes quite a few shots to kill them. More than it seems to take more shots to kill them in the body than it takes for them to kill me if they're shooting me in the body. If that makes sense, I hope it does. Where are we? Where are you hiding? Over there somewhere. Oh, there you are. See, the auto aim there, I think, is too powerful. It's too easy to use and too easy to abuse and stuff. I would rather it just didn't have any of it at all. I think you can probably turn it off, but then the problem is if you turn it off, if you ever go play online, you get mullered by everybody who has it on because they can snap onto you very, very quickly. I just wish it was off in general. Right, I got 5 out of 15 kills with headshots. That's not bad. A third, I'll take that. And I'm nearly level 50. Awesome. What do I unlock for being level 50? And shoot you. And I got some bullets, I think. I got $500 as well. And where was the other crate that I shot? Did I see another crate? I can't remember. Let's just run around, pick up all the ammo. And all the monies as well. I might as well. Okay. And nearly got all of it. So I had a lot of hope for GTA Online. I thought it had an awful lot of potential. And it's good. It's not quite as good as I would have hoped, unfortunately. There are some problems. First of all, the really big problem for me is that GTA is a very silly game when it comes to online stuff. You do silly things, you mess around with your friends, as you will see us doing over the coming days and coming weeks. You know, the whole point of GTA, or the whole point of doing online, doing multiplayer stuff on GTA is it's supposed to be silly, you're supposed to mess about with a city and that kind of thing. So you get helicopters, you fly helicopters, you have air duels, you have silly stuff with cars, you have shootouts with your friends and with the police and all of that kind of thing. And that's kind of the fun of GTA. The problem is, with this game, they try to almost make it more sort of MMO-ish. You have safe houses, you have money, you can buy cars, you buy weaponry, and all of that kind of thing, which is cool. However, every time you die, I believe it costs $2,000 to respawn or whatever. I'm not sure. Can I figure it out from the... Yeah, it costs about $2,000 every time you die. And it seems to charge you even if you're on a mission. So if you're doing a mission, I'm not sure if it counts as doing a team deathmatch, but it certainly does seem to count if you're doing missions and that kind of thing. So if you're doing a mission that's particularly tough, or if you're just messing about with friends, you lose an awful lot of money really quickly. So you end up not doing all of these sort of silly, messy, roundy things as much, or you're kind of almost tempted away from doing it. You're not supposed to do that kind of thing because otherwise you're just going to go broke, and that seems a really odd decision. That seems to take away a lot of, well, I don't say the purpose of GTA, but it seems to take away a lot of the fun of some of the early GTA. GTA 4, I loved going online and just prattling around in that. It was great for that, and of course you don't lose anything when you die in there. Whereas on here, you can have 100 grand or whatever. You could be saving for a car. Some of your friends come online. Oh, you want to go have a mess around, and then you suddenly lost 10, 20 grand of your money. Instantly, and that's really, really annoying. It's incredibly annoying when that happens. So I said I'd go do some missions, so let's go do a mission and see if we can earn some money. So that seems a very, very odd decision to me as to why would you be losing money? Why would you have to do that? I mean, I know it's to discourage you from dying. I mean, so that there's a reason to avoid death, but it's a very odd decision for a GTA game. It really doesn't make a huge amount of sense to me. Now, as far as missions goes, as far as earning money goes, I'm not sure if there's supposed to be an online stock market kind of thing in GTA Online. When I looked on the thing, it said that it's temporarily unavailable, which would suggest to me that at some point there will be an online stock market, so you can earn some money on that. I'm assuming this is your car over here. I'll go in your car, if you come on, hurry up. Oh, sod it, you're useless. I'm going to get my own bloody car. Steal some cars, I can do that. Possibly. Oh god, don't tell me it's one of these missions. Please don't tell me it's one of these. Oh good, they're not moving. Thank god for that. Alright, over here, let's go. Can I beat them to it? As if, what have they got? They had a Sabre Turbo. Possibly, if I can drive better than them. So yeah, the penalty for death seems very, very harsh on here, and that takes away from a lot of the fun. Now, as far as actually earning money goes, there are a number of ways you can earn money. As I said, the stock market is a potential for the future that's kind of a cool thing, but it isn't working. So your main source of money is from either missions, like I am doing now. There is a survival mode, which is like a wave survival kind of thing going on. Then there's your normal team death matches. There's something called Last Team Standing, where everybody only has one life. And I can't remember if I've missed anything. There's parachuting, I think, is one thing you can do. And have I run out of everything? Possibly. And there's the many races and all of that. The problem with all of these kind of things is, first of all, you don't earn huge amounts of money, although they do seem to be patching all of this. Oh, bugger, I think I've missed the turning. I think I'm supposed to go up there. Haha, I beat you. And I know where I'm going as well, which is always useful. Yeah, we're supposed to go in here, moron. Ooh, lots of expensive cars. Whoopsie. I was looking at the Bentley. I'm just going to park my car there, make a nuisance of myself. I'm going to have the Banshee because it looks like a Viper. And thank you very much. Right. Where are the other people gone? They've got... Oh, yeah, this mission... Because I've done this mission before, they've completely gone and got themselves lost and don't know how to get into there. Okay, well, that's all fine by me. Oh, no, the fuzz are after me. I must hide. The police online are actually a hell of a lot more vicious than single player. They really are. Like, oh god, what was I doing? We were messing about. I think we were robbing some shops, and we got a 3-star wanted rating. And dear god, were the police angry. They sent everything imaginable after us, including helicopters, and we had about 10 police cars following us at one point. They are incredibly aggressive, although they are still fairly dumb and fairly easy to lose in all of these back alleys, which is kind of useful at some points. Anyway, I got distracted. I was supposed to be talking about missions and money and everything. Yeah, money is a little bit hard to come by. I mean, it takes a little bit of time, as I said. That Monroe thing that I have, the Ford GT40, is $500,000, and it took me, what, a day and a half? Maybe not quite that much. It'll take a good few hours, though, to get that sort of money, and I was doing that just from racing. I'm pretty good at racing on here. I think I've over a 50% chance, or 50% win ratio, whatever you want to call it on here, so I can earn quite a lot of money when it comes to doing the races. The police are really going after my teammates up there. So, yeah, I win quite a lot of races, and that's a good way to make money. You can win, I think the highest I've ever won is about 11.5 grand for winning a race, but you normally win between 4 and 7 grand, I think, on winning a race. So you spend a bit of time doing that, and you will earn some money. Missions seem to be very, almost random how much they pay. Sometimes you'll earn like $1,000 for a mission. I think the most I've ever been paid for a single mission was $25,000, which was for destroying 3 fighter jets. That seemed to be very good pay because it didn't really take very long. So yeah, missions, like the amount of money you get per mission is a little bit odd. It seems to be almost a little bit random, and the missions themselves aren't really that exciting. I was hoping for some more kind of complex heist sort of things going on, but they're really not. I mean, a lot of them are steal a car, bring it here, or steal a tanker, bring it here, go to a drug deal, shoot some guys, steal the drugs, bring it back here, and it's all very, very samey, really. There's a few missions that I have come across, and those are the missions you get from Leicester, have been the more interesting. Steal a cargo plane from an airfield that's heavily defended by guards. That was kind of fun. Also paid pretty well, like 10, 20 grand, I think. There was another one, as I said, the blow up the fighter jet ones. That got me quite a lot of money. And what was the other one that was cool? I've forgotten it. Oh, you're supposed to steal a helicopter that was supposedly full of diamonds or full of something. One guy steals a helicopter while somebody else covers them from a rooftop. That kind of stuff's great. And that's what I was kind of hoping for more of in the online stuff. But most of the missions are just sort of boring repetitiveness. And yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping for more heists, more interesting, more variation in the missions. Now, possibly as I go along, as you get higher levels, maybe you will unlock more stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's the way the missions are given to you is very weird. It tries to almost have I'd say storyline, but it tries to have a kind of a progression system, which really isn't necessary for an online thing. I mean, if you want to give us the missions randomly, then that's fine, like it does at the moment. But don't try and put in a story-based thing and then not really follow any kind of pattern to them. It's all very odd, all very confusing, and doesn't really... Whoops, I pressed the start button, didn't want to do that. Doesn't really work quite as well as I would have liked. It's a bit of a mess. So I tend to just kind of do missions when I get an invite and not really be that bothered about them. I've just realised now I've done this mission, it's going to respawn me down here. And I'm going to be nowhere near the damn place where the Jeep truck spawns. There we go, 2 grand for that. Wasted blooming time, and my screen's gone a bit funny. Oh well. So yeah, the game had an awful lot of potential. Yeah, I'll click like on that. Whatever. Before I started playing it, the online is good. It's just not quite as good as I would have liked. Also, the people that play this game are terrible. I mean, there's no fault of the game on this front, but people are absolutely useless on here. On the most part, people are terrible. Sometimes you'll get in a good server, and then that's fine. You just play with your friends, that's great. If you're playing random online stuff on here, it is normally absolutely atrocious. So you'll be going around in free roam, and yeah, I've had times when I've respawned from a mission, gone to move to pick up my car, and somebody just shoots you straight away. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. Especially not if they spawn behind you with a shotgun. There is very little you can do. So now every time I respawn, I have to have my gun ready, just in case someone's being an arse. Ooh, Mustang! Come here, you're in the right... Ah! Ow! God damn you. Mustang, come back! You're in the right colours. I want you. Well, I want to borrow you anyway. Briefly. Come back. I need that car. I need that car somewhere. Luckily, that thing that hit me didn't kill me, otherwise I'd lost all the money I just earned from that bloody mission. There we go. Thank you very much. It's mine now. Well, I'm just borrowing it. Don't mind me. Is that a purple Mustang over there? Oop. Yes, it is. Anyway, yes, other players on here are absolutely terrible. It comes up here saying if you have more than however much money, they're to put it in a bank, so people... Ooh, there's a gang attack over there. Oh, that's a pain in the arse one. I'm not going to do that. You have to put the money in the bank, otherwise if players can kill you, they can steal your money, apparently. I'm not sure how that works. Go away, Ron, don't care. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. I mean, I've been killed by players before and haven't noticed that I've lost any more money than like you get for dying. So yeah, that's confused me a little bit. Not sure how that works. Maybe if you kill other players, you can go over and steal all the money they have on them in cash. Possibly. I don't go kill other players because I have no interest in starting a fight in particular. Also, problems with the racing stuff. As I said, I spend a lot of time racing on here. It's a good way for me, at least, to be earning money. However, it does the cardinal sin of racing stuff and has a stupid catch-up system. You can turn it off. The host can turn it off, but it seems most hosts either don't know or don't care. So you end up running with a catch-up system on, and catch-up is the worst thing in racing games. I have had races where everybody has been crashing and falling off the road, and I've just got to the front and driven away. And then in the 2 or 3 lap, however long the race is, in the say it's a 3-lap race, by the end of the 3rd lap, the people will be right up behind me, somebody will spin me out, and they will take the win, despite the fact that I had been leading the entire race. I suspect that, well, I was faster than them, I got away from them, but because of the stupid catch-up system, they can all suddenly catch up to me, and then they can take the win on the line. And because you get no credits, no money, well, you still get money for coming second, but you don't get anything for having led most of the race. Oh, that's a stunt jump. Well, worth a try. So yeah, it's incredibly irritating. Also, like, as I said, I'm a racing driver on games. I love racing. I do much racing, but of course a lot of people who play GTA don't. So when it comes to doing the races, most people can't drive. Most people don't know what the brakes are. Sure, people will argue, oh, you're not supposed to use the brakes in GTA. Yeah, if you want to drive well, then you kind of do. This isn't Burnout. You do need to use the brakes to get around corners, but most people don't really realise what that means, and they will take you out and they'll crash into you. I have never ever won a race. Actually, no, tell a lie. I won one race by crashing somebody off, but that was because of the stupid catch-up system. I was fed up. I spun them out. You never win races by crashing, because if you try and crash somebody off in here, there's just as good a chance that you're going to go with them, and you're going to slow both yourselves down, and you're going to end up off the road somewhere. I've smacked my Mustang up, whoopsie, and you're going to lose so much time. Maybe with catch-up you can go back up to the front, but if you're constantly trying to push each other off the road, you're all going to end up broken, and it's not going to help you. And nobody seems to realise that. Makes it incredibly frustrating, because so many times I've lost races because of someone being an idiot. Now, if you're doing the GTA races, I'm not sure. In GTA 4, it used to work by you would get money for kills as well, so it makes sense to maybe slow down, even get out of your car and shoot people to earn the extra money from getting kills and that sort of thing. But on here, at least I haven't done many GTA races, I don't really like them. But in the normal races, you don't get anything for annoying other people. So the people who turn around and try to go the other way, screw up your race and that kind of thing, you are the worst sort of human being in the world, and you are incredibly annoying, and you shouldn't be allowed to play games anymore, because you get nothing for it. There's no reward for screwing up other people's races, other people's missions, or whatever it might be. Oh, there's another gang attack. Let's go do this one. Whereas in the GTA races, like, it used to be quite fun. You could either try and race properly, or I used to do, or me and a friend used to do this thing where we'd get out of our cars, create a roadblock, and shoot people as they came through, because it was a viable tactic. You actually got money for getting kills. Whereas on here, yeah. So there is quite a lot of annoyances when it comes to the online thing. Another really big irritation I have with this game is you can only own one house, or one apartment, or one garage. So the maximum number of cars you can have is 10. That is the maximum number of cars you can own at any point in this game. You can only have that. If you think about how many cars you can buy from the online shop, like the rare, expensive supercars, there's probably 10 cars just on that I would like to have in a garage. And then of course you've got all the muscle cars that, you know, I personally would like. You have all the cars you can modify. You've seen my garage. I have a Sultan, I have a Futo, whatever the BMW M6 looking thing is. And of course I want all of them in a garage as well. But you can only ever have up to 10 cars, and that seems such a stupid thing. Why can they not allow us to have a second or third garage? Hell, you can have one apartment and have multiple garages. That would be fine by me. But why are we only restricted? Why are we restricted to just one building? It doesn't make any sense to me. Test Drive, you could have all of the buildings in the game if you could afford it. But on here, no, you are restricted to one. Now, maybe it's probably a bit hopeful to say that when the servers all calm down, maybe it will allow us to have more than one building. I don't know why they restricted it in the first place. If it is purely because of technical difficulties with having like loads and loads of different instances of a building, possibly there is a possibility. But you know, Test Drive managed to have loads of people owning like 4 or 5 houses at a time. I can't see why this game can't have us owning multiple buildings. It seems like a very weak excuse to say, oh, you know, we haven't got the technical skills to allow you to have an apartment in a separate garage. So yeah, that's a really big irritation of mine, because I like cars, and I like saving the money to buy the cars, and I want all the rare cars. And that would, like, if you want to get the Adder, I think it's called, the Veyron style thing, it's going to cost you $1 million. That means you're going to have to do a hell of a lot of racing, you're going to have to do a hell of a lot of games to actually get that kind of money together, and it increases the longevity of this game. At the point I'm at now, what have I got? I think I've got like 100 grand. So if I want an apartment, the best apartment with a 10-car garage, it's going to be I think it's 400 grand for that, and then you can save money up for the cars. But can I really be bothered? I don't know. It seems like it's just deliberately shortened the longevity of the game. If it had unlimited houses, well, you'd be limited by the number that are in the game. But if you could buy all of the houses and and as many cars as you could fit in the garages and all that kind of thing, you would increase the amount of time people will play in the game. I think, anyway. It just seems like it's another really odd decision. They made a load of really strange decisions when it comes to the online with this. I could talk about the fact that the first thing you have to do is a mandatory race, which is a really stupid decision as well. But yeah, it's got a load of potential, and it still does. It's just they've made bad decisions when it comes to the online stuff on here. That is, or some bad decision. It is still very good. It's still great fun to play and everything. But yeah, there are some really strange and poor decisions going on when it came to designing the online thing on here. And this isn't problems that are caused just by the servers simply not being able to cope. I mean, that's fair enough. That was expected to happen. These are just odd design choices that they've made when it comes to this game. Anyway, I should probably stop ranting now. It is good. It's great fun, the online on here. But there are things that are going to irritate you. If we ignore all the server issues for a moment, yeah, of course it's broken. It's getting better. Every day it seems to get more and more reliable. Yes, you might have lost your characters, possibly, from the start, but it seems to be fairly stable now. It seems to work fairly well now. So yeah, I don't need to recommend you give this a go, because I'm sure everybody is currently playing this at the moment. It is good fun, and I'm sure we'll be doing plenty of challenges and that kind of thing over the coming weeks. We may be doing some, not necessarily open sessions, but we may be doing just sort of a we're playing this now, you're welcome to come join us kind of thing at some point. I'm not quite sure when. If you keep an eye on our forums in the little chat box, we'll probably be putting up in there. Or we might even do a thread about it. When we are going to be doing some online free roam. Maybe we'll do a video about it. Who knows? I will keep you informed as to what we're doing on the forums. Anyway, what's this? Is that an Infernus? Ah, yes, it is an Infernus. Well, I shall finish by borrowing you. Unfortunately, I can't. Well, I can put it in my garage, but you can't own the high-end cars. You have to buy the high-end cars to be able to tune them. It's just, oh crap, the police are after me. It's their way of saying that, oh yes, you have to earn money to buy these cars. Anyway, yes, that is it for this video, guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you have suggestions for GTA challenges that you would like to see, so I'd love to hear them, so please do leave them in the comment section. We will have a look through, and our favourites will probably be in a video at some point. However, until next time, goodbye.